Hello, my lovely people. My lovely, lovely people. All right. I thought about it. Maybe I should put a little bit of music while I'm doing this since I'm not monetized. The thing is, I don't want to get like a copyright strike. Let me see something. I get a copyright strike for playing music. Yes, you can recover it on platform like YouTube for using copyright music in your videos, even if you play a small portion of it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. I did not know that. Now I understand why people don't play music on YouTube, especially the MMA YouTubers. I get it now. I get it. Alright, let's talk about the tier list, bro. Last time we did a tier list, it lasted about 1 hour, almost 2 hours. I don't wanna last 2 hours on a tier list, okay? That'll be a little too much for me. But starting out first with Charles Oliveira. You know, as good as it gets. Elite, very good. I think he's I feel like his striking is good. Not very good. In my opinion. I don't think it's that good. I mean, come on. He got dropped by Jesus Christ, what's his name? My favorite fighter, Islam Makhachev. He got dropped by Islam Makhachev. In my opinion, Islam Makhachev has better striking than Charles Oliveira, in my opinion. And Islam Makhachev's striking is not as good as it gets. Tier list type B. I think it's. Let's move on. Look, Brandon Moreno. I feel like it's very good. I'm just gonna put it on very good for Brandon Moreno. And that's it. It looks like he's gonna wait. There's actually going to be a thunder, a thunderstorm. Wait, somebody else liked the stream. Wait, no way. Yo, whoever liked the stream, bro, I appreciate it, man. Shout out to you. I'm not gonna lie, my Wi-Fi might cut out because the storm is starting very, very soon. I'm not even kidding. So if I cut out, I'll be right back just in case. Corey Sandhagen. Corey Sandhagen, I think he's very good too. He's not up there with the elite, but he's very good. He's close. He's close, in my opinion. A lot of people might hate on the Corey Sandhagen pick being very good, but I feel like he that's a good position for him, you know. And we might move him up. It just depends, you know. We gotta accumulate more data. You know what I mean? Let me see something real quick. What the hell? All right. Let me see. Corey Sandhagen. Okay, we got Peter Yan next. You know, Peter Yan is elite. Let's just say how it is. Peter Yan is elite. He is. Compared to Corey Sandhagen, compared to Brandon Moreno, compared to the Bronx, he is elite. He is. This man is a master on the feet. I don't put him as good as it gets because he's not as good as it gets. There is better strikers than him, in my opinion. But he's close, and I think it's interchangeable, to be honest, depending who you ask. But I'm just gonna put him elite for now, of course. For now. You know what I just found out yesterday? Let me double check this. Let me see. Brendan. I found something crazy out yesterday. Wait, has an older. You know, I thought Marlon Vera or Chito Vera were two different people. I thought they were twins. I really thought this guy had a twin the entire time. I thought they were two different people. That's like low-key shameless. Because I always see him getting called like Chito Vera and then like Marlon Vera. So I was getting confused. Like, and then like I saw one picture when he was bald and then the other one when he had like cornrows. And I thought they were two different people. I thought Chito Vera and Marlon Vera were fucking different people. I thought he just had a twin brother, which is absolutely hilarious, but it's true, man. I thought they were different people. I'm gonna put him in all right. You know, it's not that special, but I guess he's on the list. I'll say he's on the list. Moving on, Sean O'Malley. I mean, I feel like it's elite. His striking is elite. It is. You know, we've seen a little chip on his striking, especially on the Merab fight. But it's there. It's not like just because he lost to the GOAT, obviously, because he is the GOAT of the division, Merab Dvalishvili. Doesn't mean, you know, it's not one of the elite strikers of the division. Just Merab Dvalishvili is just him, bro. That's simply what it is. And he destroyed Cheeto too. Even he ate that knee up. I don't know how he didn't get knocked out. Like, actually, it's absolutely insane how he just ate that up. But yeah, he's an elite. I'll put him behind Corey. No, I'll put him in front. I'll put him in front of Peter Yan. To be honest, I feel like he has better striking than Peter Yan. And it's not that close, actually, now that I think about it. Yes, I don't think it's that close. So I'll just put him behind Sean O'Malley. Moving on, Volk. I'm telling you, all these fighters are very, very good strikers. Very, very good strikers. Especially how the performance that Volk had against Diego Lopez. He gave him another boost on that too, even though he was running at the end, but that was because he actually couldn't see. This wasn't like a triple C moment, selling your dong, I'm getting my ass beat. Let me see if I can get a disqualification or no contest. And that's just what it is. I think Volk got an insane performance. His striking looked, I would say like a little better. He looked like he did improve, but I think even if he did, Volkanovski did face Ilya again, I feel like he would get chinned. And that's the truth. I feel like he would get chinned again if he did face Ilya again. But look, his striking is still elite. It's definitely the best out of all these people right now. I'm not glazing, by the way. I'm just telling you guys the truth, man. I might even put him as good as it gets, to be honest, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, low key. Like, think about another person. Like, let's just act like Ilya Topuria didn't move, it's not moving up to weight. What other person, let me think. Let me say how I can say this before. What other person has better or at the same level of striking as Volkanovski? Other than Ilya Topuria, of course. Other than Ilya. I feel like it's so close that it's interchangeable. If you're the best striker in a weight division, you deserve to be in as good as it gets, in my opinion. So I'm just going to put him here. No glaze, of course. I'm a Volk fan, even though I picked Diego Lopez to beat him up on his last fight. That doesn't mean I'm not a Volk fan, okay? I just thought Diego Lopez was going to beat Volkanovski's ass, and that's just the truth, man. Moving on to Charles. Did I just say Charles? Max Holloway. Holy shit, dude. Max Holloway. I mean, How can I explain this? Max Holloway is a very good striker, but he's a punching bag. You know what I mean? He's a punching bag, but a very good striker. And I guess I'm just gonna have to live with that. You know, I am. I'm gonna put him in the very good striking. Now, should I put him behind Sean O'Malley or in front of Sean O'Malley? Because I feel like, again, these two are interchangeable. But I don't think Peter Yan is in the conversation. You know, it doesn't really matter if it's interchangeable. Being in front of him doesn't really matter it doesn't really matter. These two are interchangeable in my opinion. They really, really are. It's that close. I just hate the fact that Max Holloway's a punching bag. I don't care how good your chin is, buddy. Stop being a punching bag. And he's gonna lose his next fight against Dustin too. He is. I don't know why Dustin Poirier accepted that fight. I don't know why he did. I mean, the UFC basically forced him to, but he shouldn't have done that, to be honest. Like, come on, he's 2-0 against Max Holloway. If he loses, he's gonna have that. He's gonna have that one against. He's gonna basically be Israel Adesanya. Max Holloway's gonna be Israel Adesanya, and he's gonna be Pereira basically. Because Izzy's never gonna fight this man. No matter how much money it's on the table, Izzy will never say yes to a rematch to this guy ever. Because he already got his one. And Dustin Poirier's not gonna. I don't think Dustin Poirier is that petty to come out of retirement, I guess, in a way, and fight him again for a rematch. I don't think he's that petty. So he's gonna just live with that bitterness for his last fight. And I think he's retiring a little early, or should I say not a little early, but I think it's like a few fights early, in my opinion. So he's not like he's retiring because he's like Anthony Smith, you know. He is still good, but he's just retiring so he can save some he doesn't want to have more CTE than he already does. Because CTE, for some people, they think CTE is just like immediately. CTE doesn't hit you immediately. It's a process, you know. It gets there. It really does get there, and when it gets there, you'll see it. But you'll see, man. He's just trying to save his brain. I just went off the rails about Max Holloway being a punching bag and him losing his next fight. So let me lock in Yair Rodriguez. Look, man, I think Yair Rodriguez is top 10 striker in the UFC, in my opinion. He's top 10, so I'm gonna put him in very good in front of Corey Sandhagen, Brandon Moreno, Charles, and Cheeto. I think he's very good. Top 10. Where's Michael? Did I put my? Yeah, I did pull Michael Page. Okay. Yeah, especially against that fight against Pitbull. Is that his name? He came from the other promotion. Let me see. Yair Rodriguez. I'm pretty sure it's called. His name is Pitbull, right? Yeah, Pitbull. Patricio Pitbull. Yeah, he had Pitbull. He just had Pitbull. He didn't want to. Pitbull didn't want to stand with him. He knew he couldn't stand with Yair, and then he tried to take him down, and then he couldn't. And that's when you knew, like, it was over. He got demoralized. Once you go for a like, if you're getting beat up and you see your favorite fighter go for a takedown and he can't get the takedown, it's over. You just get demoralized. And that's just what it is, man. He got demoralized. Yair is a very good striker on the feet. Top 10, in my opinion. No questions asked, of course. Moving on to... Who is this guy again? Fiziev? Fiziev, let me see. It's Fiziev something. Yeah. Rafael Fiziev. This guy has fallen off a cliff. He had good hype, but he has fallen off a cliff. He really, really has, man. After he TKO'd Rafael Dos Santos, he had amazing hype. Then he lost to Justin Gaethje in a decision. Then he lost to Gamrot, guys. Gamrot to a decision. And then he lost to Gaethje again. Try to get his get back. I don't know why they give him. I mean, another Gaethje rematch. I think it was a short notice. Yeah, it was a short notice. I remember. He tried to get his revenge on a short notice fight against Gaethje, and he lost again by decision. And his aura, his hype died down. His striking is not that good. I've been putting behind Cheeto Vera, in my opinion. Like, I really, really would. And I'm not even mad at that. And I don't think it's close. This guy striking is absolutely... It's good. I wouldn't say absolutely horrible, but compared to the people that are on the list, it's not that good. Moving on. Is this Dustin Poirier? The picture is so... I think it is because of the tattoos. But the picture is kind of small. But, you know, Dustin Poirier... I don't know. Is he a top 15 striker in the UFC? Dustin Poirier? Like, really think about that, guys. Is Dustin Poirier, hear my words, is Dustin Poirier a top 15 striker in the UFC? How many people do I have in here? 25. I think so. You don't think he's in the top 20 though? You think he's in the top 15? I know I have 25 people here, but you think he's in the top 15? Because think about it. I think I can name right now, at the top of my head, a top 15 without Dustin Poirier. Like right now. Like, for example, Steve Erceg. Corey, only striking wise, easy. Yeah, but the best strikers in the UFC. Because being the best striker, it's like a combination. Like, for example, it's like, how do I say? It's like that proficiency of like punches, kicks, elbows, knees, distance management, striking, you know? It's not just like 1-2. It's not like one. Tom Masvidal's like 1-2, you know what I mean? It's more than that. You gotta be proficient in a lot of things when you're striking. What's up, buddy? Pratham, what's up? What's good, man? We missed you, bro. I missed you, man. Yeah, I see you be commenting on all my videos, brother. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. It really does help me. I don't know what's been going on with my channel lately. My views has been like, I don't know if I'm like shadow banned or something. I swear to God, there's something wrong with my channel. It's so weird, but I see you commenting, bro, and liking it too. So I appreciate everything, the support, man. Man, oh man. But you need to support your fighter, bro. Jubilee's the GOAT. For sure. You know what? Should I just add Jubilee to this tier list? Izzy, Pereira, Jones, Volk. Yeah, look. Steve Erceg, Corey Sandhagen, Robert Whittaker, Sean Strickland, Jan Blachowicz, Yair, MVP, Peter Yan. I feel like Islam is a better striker than Dustin Poirier. Stephen Thompson, Max Holloway, Volk, Ilya, Sean Herrera. Top 15 right there. Don't worry, your channel will grow when Ilya versus Islam and John Tom will happen. Yeah, I think I got a lot of views. Like when there's like a big pay-per-view, I got a lot of views, but like I'm not even kidding when I say like I usually, even when there's like a horrible card, for example, like the Triple C, like the Triple C versus Song Yadong, I was still getting views. Like I'm telling you, like it looks like I'm shadow banned right now. MVP Ian Gary, very underrated. Sean O'Malley, yes. See, this is what I'm telling you. Like I'm asking you, like, do you really think Dustin Poirier is a top striker? Because I just named you 15 fighters that I think are better. Like him being in the top 15 is very hard. Because there's a lot of good strikers now. A lot of good strikers. Peter Yan, yep, I named him too. So as of right now, I'm just going to put him in good. We might move him down, we might move him up, but I'm just going to put him in good as of right now. Jones is waiting for Alex to beat Magomed in the rematch. You know what's crazy? I've never heard of that. I never heard someone say that. So that low-key opened up my mind a little bit. What if he is waiting for that? What if he actually is waiting for that too? Now that I'm thinking about it. Not Sean Strickland, Steve Spermer though. I feel like Sean Strickland is a good striker. He's just pillow-handed. Bro, listen, Anshul is a good fighter, but he's not UFC level. He doesn't have fighting background. He doesn't have a good coach and gym. This sport is not for softy. Okay, dude. Yeah, this is, bro, he's from your country, brother. You need to support him no matter how bad he is. He made it to the UFC, man. He is. I mean, I feel like there's a combination of things. I think he is waiting for that too. He's also waiting for him to break the record. He's also waiting for what else? And like, in my opinion, I think Jon Jones is going to retire. I think he's actually just waiting as long as possible for Tom Aspinall to not fight anyone. Because even Tom Aspinall said it on one of his videos that why won't they give him a fight? Like, the UFC really wants the Tom Aspinall versus Jones to happen, of course. You can see it because even Tom Aspinall saying, like, why won't they just give me a fight? Give me a fight. And Jon Jones is just making him wait. And I don't know, man. I don't even know what's going on, brother. Like, this is just... But Anshul has aura. That's what I've been saying to him, bro. Anshul Jubilee has aura, man. Everybody supports him, but when you can't walk the talk, then please don't talk. He does the opposite of it, and that's why people don't like him. Oh, man. I wouldn't say... I feel like the people that don't like him are like the minority, though. I'm not gonna lie. Because a lot of people like him because... It's like kind of mean to say, but it's because he's Indian. Like, I know, look, I'm not racist, but that's just the way it is. People don't, I think a lot of people like him more than they hate him, in my opinion. I'm just saying. I'm not racist, dude. By the way, I'm just saying, I think that's what it is, brother. Anshul don't redeem Jubilee. Yeah, like, a lot of people make, like, fun of him, but not because they hate him. It's weird. It really is, but that's just where it is. Have you heard of about In God, he's the better... Wait, he's way better, bro. And Digambar? I can't pronounce his name, brother. I'm sorry. He's like an O'Malley, India One Punch Man. Who the heck? He's not in the UFC, though, is he? Let me look it up right now. Digam Singh Rawat. Let me see. Pro MMA fighter, 6-0. Indian, okay. TKO. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4 TKOs out of his 7 fights. He has 4 TKOs. But he's fighting in a promotion called Matrix Fight Night. Wayla might beat Jubilee. Search versus Nair. He KO'd him cold. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. He KO'd 5 out of his 7 opponents. He's 6 foot. Okay, wait, 6 foot Indian? Holy shit! Wait a minute, boys. Actually, there's tall Indians. What am I saying? There's actually tall Indians, but they're rare though. Well, in the States, not in India, of course. Search. He's the upcoming prospect. I mean, he looks good as of right now, but he needs to fight better. I mean, he just started his MMA career, so I can't just say. I mean, he will eventually have to fight better competition, but he's looking good as of right now. Bro, in Haryana, Indians are 6'4", 6'7", 6'1", most of them. Really? Like, I'm not even gonna lie, all the Indians I've met in my life, they're either the same height as me or like they're mostly shorter than me. And I'm not even that tall. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen like a tall Indian before. I don't know. It's all good though. What's your height? I'm 5'11". I'm a little cutie patootie, you know. Justin Gate, come on. 5'9". You're 5. I'm 5'9". I mean, you're not that like, you're only a few inches shorter than me. It's not even that much. But still, like, all the Indians that I've met in my life, they're not usually 5'9". I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. So look, lock in, boys. Lock in. Justin Gaethje. Let me think. Justin Gaethje, striker, ranked. I think he's all right, right? We'll put him in all right or good. I think he's behind. Either he's in top all right or behind Dustin Poirier. There's no in between, in my opinion. Of course. I think, man, I think he looks good behind Dustin Poirier, in my opinion. Looks like a good spot for him, man. Moving on to Anthony. Did I just say Anthony Edwards? I watched the Timberwolves versus Lakers game last night. That's why I said that. But Leon Edwards, I mean, Justin is like a street brawler. He has no technique. He only has a few good punches. Yeah, you know, there was an argument. I was like, there was people arguing about like Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje hit about the same. It's just that Justin Gaethje doesn't land clean. He doesn't have the technique to land clean. Do you agree with that? I want to get like his perspective on other people. Like, do you think Justin Gaethje hits as hard as Ilia if they had the same technique, I guess? Or do you think Ilia will still hit harder? Or footwork? No, technique. Yeah, technique. Gaethje doesn't have setups. Oh, yeah, we know that. We definitely know that. Probably, but I don't think Ilia is more harder. Do you think it's like about the same? Okay, okay. Oh, wait, no. I don't. Oh, wait, yeah. I don't think Ilia is more harder. Okay, okay. Wait, let me put my chat in all just in case I missed some chats. I mean, Ilia is harder. Yeah, Ilia is harder. Like, for me, like, I think Ilia hits harder even if they have the same technique, in my opinion. Especially that moving weight. Oh, my lord. I cannot wait to see Ilia Topuria versus Islam Makhachev, man. Oh, my lord, dude. When that fight gets announced, man. Oh, man. Oh, man, dude. I think I'm going to be spamming videos of that fight for like a week straight, dude, before it happens. That's gonna be so good. All right, Leon Edwards, come on, boys. Leon Edwards in good, right? Should we put him in front of Dustin or behind Dustin? Or actually, maybe even in front of... Wait, why? No, Charles the Bronx, he needs to be behind Dustin. Behind Leon. Man, whole MMA community will go crazy. That card will be fully booked. Bro, I cannot wait for that, man. I really cannot wait for that fight to be booked, dude. Like, I don't think you understand, man. I'm so excited for that fight. Like, I can't comprehend the Islam Makhachev fans that say that they don't want this fight, brother. Like, I cannot comprehend that. Like, lock in, bro. See the vision, please, man. Like, how are you scared? And, like, oh, man, I hate that, man. I really do hate that. How are the Islam Makhachev fans denying this fight? Cannot wait, bro. They just need to announce it, brother. Like, we know it's going to happen. They're both on their fighting camps. They both started a week apart. Just say that it's happening, bro. Stop delaying. Just say that it's happening. So at least we get something confirmed to yap about. Like, we know it's happening, but we just need to confirm. Gary is also a good striker. He uses every part of his body. Yep. Very good striker. Very good striker. You think you should be in elite though? I feel like he's good at very good. On the top of very good too. But I wouldn't mind putting him at the end of elite. But I think very good is good. Man, oh man. Stephen Thompson. Wonder Boy. I think Stephen Thompson, I feel like he's elite. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's elite, but he's at the bottom of elite, in my opinion. And the longer I'm thinking about it, he might be in front of Peter Yan. I know he's old now. I completely understand. It's not the same. But I think Stephen Thompson he's a better striker than Peter Yan. In my opinion. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Izzy, Israel Adesanya. Should we just leave Izzy at the end of all right as a striker? Because now that I'm thinking about it, we're ranking these as current. We're not talking about prime here. We're ranking these people as current strikers, not their peak striking, whatever. This is the current right here. And I think, well, this is actually kind of disrespectful now that I'm thinking about it. Bro, Sean is the most pathetic UFC fighter. He don't fight. He collects points and jabs. I mean, we have a few champions like that, brother. Like, I understand what you're saying, but that's how the game has evolved, dude. We can't even do nothing about it. That's the problem. No matter how long we try to avoid these fighters, they'll eventually get a shot at the belt and they'll win. That's just what it is. They'll eventually get at the top and get their chances and win by points and jabs. And we can't do nothing about it, man. Let me see. I'm gonna put him at good for now. Maybe I'm moving up to very good, but as of right now, I'm gonna leave Izzy Adesanya on good. If you can't go to war, then why would you say you're going to war for the guys yet? Yeah, I know what you mean. I actually hate that about Sean Strickland too. He acts like he just doesn't, the way he talks when he talks about fighting, dude. It's so like, how do I even say it? It's like so it contradicts the way he actually fights. And he talks about going to war. We're gonna die for you guys. I'm going to die for you guys. Like, he just talks like he brawls, you know? Like he doesn't teep kicks, 1-2 jab, teep kicks, 1-2 jabs. Like, he doesn't do that the entire fight. I would like to see current Izzy versus another striker. You know what I would love to see? I want to see Izzy versus Sean Strickland. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding, dude. I want to see that rematch. But the problem is, Izzy will be fighting up the rankings again. So I need Sean Strickland to lose to see Sean Strickland and Izzy. That's what I want to see. Also, you want to see Izzy get KO'd again? What do you mean another striker? I mean, Sean Strickland is a good striker, but I don't think he knocks out Izzy. So I would love to see that. And I also believe that Sean Strickland is a better striker than Izzy. Pereira, I mean, as good as it gets, obviously. He's more of a big mouth but disrespectful towards most of people's. He goes hard on weak people. Yeah, that's like part of his game plan. It's weird, bro, because you can tell that he got a lot of trauma. Because he goes hard on people. Even like strong-minded people, weak people, whatever. He just goes hard on people. But when you do the same to him, he low-key breaks down a little bit. Like low-key. He gets agitated. You can tell. But again, that's just the way he is, man. We can't change that from him. That's just the way he is. I really do wish he fights, or he started fighting the way he talks, because he would be the best fighter of all time. I'll tell you that right now, dude. Or the most fun fighter of all time. But he'll never change. He's been doing this for years. He's not gonna just change his muscle memory to fight in a different way. But thank God he got absolutely beat up on the DDP fight, though. That's for sure. Kamaru is also a good striker. Yep. Wait, do I have Kamaru in here? Wait, I don't have Kamaru in here. Should we add Kamaru Usman real quick? Kamaru Usman. Let me add him real quick. The GOAT. Kamaru Usman. Man, I can't believe, like, my favorite... Man. There you go. We added Kamaru Usman. I believe Kamaru Usman will get beat up by Joaquin Buckley too, though. I don't want to see that, but that's what I think is going to happen. I thought the same of Volk. I hope I'm wrong again, but That's what I'm feeling, man. Joaquin Buckley, he has all the momentum in the world. 6-fight win streak in welterweight. He's fought, what was it, 9 middleweights? So, like, I'm telling you that he's gonna be really, really strong in there. Dude, I don't want to see Kamaru Usman on the floor again. I don't want to see it, dude. If he's gonna lose, please be a decision. I don't want to see him on the floor again, dude. I know a lot of people hate Usman, but give the man a break, dude. He got absolutely decimated by the luckiest kick in UFC history, dude. Because that was lucky as fuck, dude. I can't believe Kamaru Usman lost twice to that bum, dude. To this bum right here, man. I can't believe it, dude. Cyril Gane. He has good striking for his weight division. What do you think about Nick Diaz for the list? Nick Diaz, I don't think I wasn't watching the UFC that far back then. When was the last time Nick Diaz fought? Nick Diaz. So I couldn't really like tell you how good his striking was. Obviously I've seen like highlights and all that stuff, but like to capture the entire like info of his striking, I don't think I could do it. Yeah, like he last fought Robbie. I did see the Robbie Lawler fight, but I didn't see his striking overall. You know, and I'm like, look at it, 2013. Like, nah, I wasn't watching. Impossible. Edwards is not it's not a fighter at heart. He needs motivation in between rounds, bro. He needs. I don't even think he needs motivation. Like, I don't know what he needs, brother. It's so weird, bro. Cause it looks like he quits on the stool every freaking fight. If he loses one round, it's over for him. It's like he actually quits on himself. Like, don't get me wrong, like I don't like Edwards, but I also don't like seeing fighters quit when it's a literal fight, dude. You can't just quit after one fucking round. I hate that shit, dude. Which fighter do you hate the most? John Jones. Easy. Easy. Wait, let me close my window because it started raining. All right, I'm back. Which fighter? How about you? Which fighter do you hate the most, brother? Me is John Jones, and it's not even close. Especially with the things he's doing now. Oh hell no, brother. I think a lot of people are starting to hate him now, and he deserves it, bro. Cause like, come on, how can you be plainly ducking the interim champion of your weight division, talking about he doesn't deserve it? Like, it's literally the fucking interim champion, brother. And now he recently broke the record for the longest interim title reign. Like, come on, what the hell are we doing, man? The UFC needs to strip this guy. I'm tired of this. Talking about I need 6 months to prepare. Like, that's 2026. That's the start of 2026 if we do wait 6 months. He doesn't deserve to be on this list? Really? You don't think he's top 20? How much did we at? 27? He doesn't deserve to be top 27? I feel like he deserves to be at least in the top 20 or something. Not top 27? That's kind of... You think he's like a... No, that's shameless, dude. It's okay, man. There's fighters here that I hate that are on that list. You don't... Just because you hate him doesn't mean they don't deserve to be in here, man. Why do you think the UFC won't strip Jones? Why do you think the UFC... I feel like they would have stripped him already. I feel like John Jones knows that the UFC wants and probably needs this fight to happen. And I think he knows that. And it's just a weird it's so weird, brother. Like, seriously, it's so weird when you think about it. Because not only does he has the leverage on this, he also hates Tom Aspinall. Like, it's a combination of stuff that the reason why he's doing this. It's just a combination of stuff. Bro, I hit a metal iron and wall. Do you think I can knock out anyone? I hit a metal iron and wall. What do you mean? Like, you train to, like, hit the wall in an iron? What are you talking about? Nah, bro. He got rocked by fucking Gaslam and knocked out by Imavov. And he got outstruck by Strickland. Yeah. But You don't think, okay, Strickland is, in my opinion, a better striker than Izzy. Imavov, I mean, we haven't seen the full extent of it, full as extent of him. And Gaslam, I mean, he was good back in the day, the fridge, but I get what you mean, bro. But he still won that fight, brother. And those are the three names that you can come up. No, you actually hate Izzy, brother. Fuck. Nah, dude, you fucking hate it. I bet you were mad excited when Imavov knocked out that bum, huh? You were probably excited as hell when Imavov knocked out Izzy, huh? Dude, I was kind of shocked when Imavov did knock him out. Yeah, I know you were, brother. You were happy for a whole entire week, just smiling. You woke up every day, be like, damn, I can't believe this is my life. Bro, I don't train MMA. I randomly hit any wall with full force, but I don't feel the pain and sensation. Yo, I think there's something wrong with you, brother. Then if you don't feel anything when you hit a wall, dude, I think you might have no nerves in your body or some shit. Oh man, screw that dog figuratively. Yo, every time people say that, just reminds me of Guru saying that shit. Dog fiddling weird. Izzy was winning, by the way. Yeah, he was winning. He was winning. John is the most privileged fighter of all time. Dana loves him too much. Bro, I'm telling you, MMA Guru says this a lot. And I don't know if Guru like means it, but I truly believe this, that Jon Jones probably has something on Dana. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm not even kidding. He might have something on Dana. And I'm not even kidding. And I also a lot of jokes about it, but I'm telling you, has to be something, man. Is this too much glazing there, bro? Too much glazing. Too much. How old is Dana White? Like, think about it. How old is Dana White? Let me see. Is he in his 50? Yeah, 55 going to 60. What? I mean, I don't know what exactly, but he has to have some type of like proof or about like pictures, like something. I'm telling you, because there's no way Dana White rides Jon Jones the way he does at 55 years old. Like, think about that. 55 riding Jon Jones. That is just shameless, man. I don't care if you're the biggest MMA fan of all time, the biggest fighter, whatever fan of all time. You cannot be glazing at 55 years old like that, brother. They're not glazing him because he wants Jon Jones to cooperate and defend his belt against actual contenders. Do you think he's actually doing it for that? Because, like, if he actually is, you know, it's a good strategy. It's a good strategy that is not working, basically. Because at this point, we don't know what Jon Jones wants. And the one thing that I don't think Dana White will agree is the 6-month waiting period. I think the money's there. I mean, Tom Aspinall's obviously there. I just don't think they're going to accept him waiting, making Tom Aspinall wait 6 months to fight. Fedor? Wait, why are you saying Fedor? Wait a minute. Are you Wyatt? That's something Wyatt would say, brother. You think Fedor should be in this in tier list? Fedor Emelianenko. Fedor striker. I mean, again, that's another fighter that I don't think I was even in the womb when he started fighting. So, like, I couldn't even tell you, brother. I wasn't even in the womb. Let me see when he started. Yeah, I wasn't even in the womb. He started fighting in 2000. Yeah, I didn't exist here, brother. I was a sperm cell, but that's about it. The GOAT Zabit is better striker than Izzy. Prove me wrong. You know what? Since you said that, I think GAETHJE is a better striker than Izzy. Fuck it. Would you advise Aspinall to keep defending the interim? Hell no, brother. The fuck? Like, I understand that we MMA... You know what I like about us, the MMA fans, now? is that for like a great example is Merab. Even though Merab doesn't have the defenses, we can acknowledge that he's the GOAT of that division. We can acknowledge that, and I like that. Because people like Tom Aspinall should have already had defenses under their belt, and because of John Jones, that's not happening. But the bad situation about Tom Aspinall is that John Jones is not even wanting Tom Aspinall to fight. That's the bigger problem. The GOAT is Kevin Randall, man. Is he Kevin? Oh, dude. The monster, Kevin Randleman. No, I don't think so, bro. I don't think he's the GOAT, brother. I'm sorry. Sorry, brother. Biggest what if? How is he a biggest what if, brother? He's not the GOAT. What? It says he first fought in 1996. Oh my lord. Look, man, I'm just gonna be real with you, man. You haven't seen his suplex, brother, go. Yeah, I saw the suplex against Fedor Emelianenko, but we can't give him GOAT status because of a fucking suplex on Fedor Emelianenko. Well, let me see. When did he fight Fedor Emelianenko? Yeah, he fought Fedor Emelianenko in 2004. Jesus Christ, in 2004? How juiced up you think Kevin Randleman was? Like out of 10, 1 out of 10. How juiced up you think Kendall Randleman? Roids. Fucking the actual why most servers are unlocked. And he died of heart failure. He was natural and vegan, bro. What are you talking about? He died at 44 from heart failure. What the hell? I didn't know he died. He was natural and oh, hell no, dude. If you actually believe that, you're tripping. You're tripping, buddy, if you actually believe that. I think you can take a one go look at Kevin Randleman, man. I don't like Muslims. What the fuck? Oh, buddy, come, guys. Let's calm down. If Tom Aspinall doesn't fight, then he's wasting his prime. That's what I'm saying, brother. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said that. Oh my gosh, you guys heard that? The lightning strike. But that's what I said. Merab at least fought, even though he fought big names, even though he wasn't defending the belt. Tom Aspinall, he could be doing that, but he's not. He's not even fighting at all. So he's not even fighting big names, not doing anything. He's just waiting for John Jones. He's pulling a Michael Chandler right now. That's what he's doing. He's pulling a Michael Chandler. And that's the bad thing, man. He needs to keep fighting, but the UFC won't let him. Because this community is full of hatred against non-Muslim fighters. Wait, I'm confused. You don't like Muslims because this community is full of hatred against non-Muslim fighters. Wait, I think my brain is like not braining right now. Holy shit. Because this community is full of hatred against non-Muslim fighters. Do you mean the opposite? Like, people hate Muslim fighters? Am I like having a brain fart right now? Maybe like I'm tripping a little bit. Cyril gone. Anyway, Cyril gone. Let's just put him behind Leon Edwards, behind Charles Oliveira. Muslim fighters tend to hug. Yeah, they tend to a little bit, but you don't know your own language. English is not my first language, man. Jew detected, opinion rejected. What the fuck? Oh man. Wait, problem is you're not a Jew, right? He's not a Jew. I don't think he's a Jew. I'm Hindu, not a Jew. Yeah, I don't think you're a Jew. No, but I was confused about what you said, non-Muslim fighters. I thought people hated Muslim fighters. Not. Don't redeem. Okay, dude. Oh my god. Oh no, dude. Alright, guys. Be respectful, guys. Come on. Everyone lock in. Think about it. I'm not even gonna say that. Ilia Topuria, as good as it gets. He might be behind Volk, but I'm just gonna put him in front because I'm glazing a little bit. I work in it, not call center, bro. I work in it, no. Oh, so you don't work at a call center, bro? Dude. Barboza. I work. It work. Dude, that doesn't even make. Wait, I don't think that even makes sense when you put that it. I work. I work in it, not call center, bro. Oh man. No, but I already know. We already know what you're trying to say. You don't have to like correct it. It's all good. We already know, brother. Or are you trying to say you do work at a call center? Information technology. Oh, I get it. You put the I see now. Okay, I work in IT, not call center, bro. Okay, I get it now. I was confused, dude, for a second. Dude. Which current fighter is the best in that distant game? In the distant game, probably I think Corey Sandhagen, Ian Gary, as we saw too. Ian Gary has insane distance management, especially that performance that he had. MVP, great distance management, great distant game. I think MVP might have it in the distant game, in my opinion. How about you? What do you think? Who do you think has the best distant game? Has to be O'Malley. O'Malley, because of the knockout on I mean, it didn't look like he had a good distant game against Marab, but again, it's Marab we're talking about. You know, that's the problem. It's fucking Marab that we're talking about. Then he had that fight against Vera. You know, I actually thought Vera, there was two of them. I thought Chito Vera and Marlon Vera were two different people. I thought they were twins. They were twins, dude, but they're the same person. Adesanya, don't say that, brother. Come on. What do you mean Adesanya has the best distant game, brother? I don't think so. Are you saying like he had maybe? Maybe that's debatable. He had, but as of right now, I don't think so. I don't think so, brother. He gotten so slow, man. It's kind of sad to see. It's all good though. He had his moment. Barboza, where we put Barboza? Fucking and all right. Nah, let's put it on good behind GAETHJE. Sean Strickland, I think he's a better striker than Izzy. I'm just gonna put him on very good, even though he's boring, pillow-handed. He's still a good striker. He's a very good striker. Prime Adesanya. Prime Adesanya. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's Prime Adesanya. Like, of course, he's gonna have great distant game, like a great distant game. If we're talking about peak prime, hell yeah. I mean, he was the champ for a reason, brother. He was the champ for a reason because of that distant game. Yuri Prohashka, the fake samurai. The man lives in a cave. He's isolated. I mean, this guy is autistic, an autistic / samurai. Yeah, that's just what it is. Striking, very, very awkward. I think he's good. I'll put him at good in striking. I'll put him at good. So fucking awkward. He might be very good at the end of very good though. on his striking. Because he couldn't stand with Pereira. And it wasn't even close on the feet with Pereira. In the first fight, that was the closest he got on matching Pereira, and it wasn't even close. He had like 2 good moments. Because he was actually throwing combinations and shit. Catching him with like the last punch when he was throwing combinations, like 3, 4 combinations. 3 punches, 4 punches combinations. And I'm just going to put him out very good. But again, I'm comparing him with as good as it gets, you know, so. But we can level it from there. Moving on to Kevin Holland. Pereira was a bad matchup. Oh, 100%. We know that. Oh, yeah, we know that. We definitely know that. Kevin Holland, since Kevin Holland doesn't want to try on his UFC career, I'm not going to try and rank him on a tier list. So I'm going to put him on all right at the end of all right. You know, I think as MMA fans, we should just boycott anything that's Mr. 4570, you know. Because he said it out of his own words. He said, like, becoming a champion comes with, like, a media. You get to talk a lot more. You get more attention. And he doesn't even want that. So, yeah. I mean, I would have probably, if I know how to remove pictures from me, I would have. But I don't know how to remove. So, we're just going to have to leave him there. JDM. Man, you know what? What do you guys think about the Belal and JDM fight that's coming up? You think JDM beats Belal? Because in my opinion, Belal dominates this guy. But JDM's boxing, man, oh man, it looks absolutely beautiful when he fights. But I don't think it's gonna be enough. And he also, like, there's like a leaked video. I'm pretty sure it's fake. To be honest, it looks fake that he like choked out Paul Gregg. I don't think that's real, but it got leaked. But I'm pretty sure it's fake. But in my opinion, Belal just decimates this guy, man. JDM has no chance. Belal, even though JDM has very, very good boxing, I feel like Belal's awkwardness on the feet, because that man is very, very awkward. I think Belal scams and win against JDM. Okay, buddy. He scams and win. Yeah, I think Belal can. No joke, I actually think Belal can stand with JDM because how awkward Belal is. And I wouldn't be surprised if Belal had JDM on the back foot. Belal thinks he's the best boxer in the UFC. That's the good thing about that. That's a good thing though. Like, he does think he's the best boxer in the UFC. And that confidence just makes him, like, I don't know, like, it just gives him so much confidence that he just stands there with you and he can match you, man. It's crazy. And he probably does. He probably thinks he's the best. But he's a champion, man. You have to have that mindset. And he's so awkward in the feet, like I said, that I wouldn't be surprised if he did have JDM on the back foot. Belal will eat JDM via decision. Yeah. Belal about whatever he wants. That was my early prediction. I said Belal by decision or by whatever he wants, because I don't think it's close, to be honest. I really don't think it's close. But I also said it too. This fight, Belal is the most important fighter in the UFC right now. And it's for one reason. Islam Makhachev. Because if Islam Makhachev, or not Islam, if Belal does lose to JDM, we might see Islam Makhachev move up. We might see that. And I'm scared a little bit, because what if Islam Makhachev does decide to move up and vacate the belt? Better decision merchant, Belal or Ian? Oh hell, it's not even close. It's Belal. Come on now. Belal is definitely a bigger decision merchant. If Islam faced Belal, he will lose. I would have to, like, I would have to go into, like, deep detail. Like, I've never actually thought of that, because Khabib himself said they weren't fighting. If Khabib says that he's not fighting him, he's definitely not fighting him. So I never really thought about it. But like, out of the top of my head, I wouldn't necessarily say that. Like, I don't think Islam will just. I don't think he would just. No, I just don't. I can't even see that. Like Bilal losing to Islam, or Islam actually losing to Bilal. Because I never thought of them fighting, so I never had to analyze and all that stuff. I feel like they're pretty well matched. Even on the feet, like I said, Islam is a better striker, but Bilal is just so awkward and so confident that he could just weirdly win or beat him on the striking section too. Like, bro, Bilal is just full of surprises. That's all it is, babe. But Bilal can. You think Islam can beat the? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. But Islam Makhachev cannot beat DDP. And it's not close, bro. I'll tell you that right now. And it's not close. And it's not even close, man. And I'm an Islam Makhachev fan. I'll tell you that right now. And I don't think that could happen. That will not happen. Not in a million years, brother. Because of his frame size, I think DDP is juiced. Bro, DDP is... Have you seen... Like, if you see DDP in person and compare him to a heavyweight, like, I'm telling you, it's close. I'm telling you, DDP is huge. Pause. DDP is huge, brothers. I'm telling you, man. He's huge. Pause. Oh man, where should we put JDM? JDM. As a striker, not a boxer. As a striker, he's equal to Tom, except the height. Yeah, like his body mass, his size, his frame looks like Tom Aspinall, which is crazy. Hamza is also huge, bro. Hamza, I feel like Hamza could beat a heavyweight, in my opinion. Like, Hamza could beat a heavyweight, dude. And I'm not even glazing. Hamza can move up to heavyweight and beat a heavyweight, dude. He might be a top contender in heavyweight if he moves up, brother. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hamza is just generational, bro. Just generational. I said it when I first started this YouTube channel. One of my first videos was like, not my first, but one of my first was like, who will be the champion at the end of the year? And it was Hamza from the start. Like, I'm telling you, Hamza will be the champion at the end of this year. Has to be. He will be. Hamza will beat DDP. And that's just the way it's gonna go, brother. That man is just too generational. Oh man, yeah, man. Jesus, I'm getting sleep. Every time it rains, dude, I just want to sleep for some reason. First round, Hamza beats anyone in any weight class. Bro, Hamza, low key. Like, I think that's a statement that I can agree with. Hamza could beat anyone on any weight class, brother. I'll tell you. That is the only fighter that I can, like, most confidently say that about. Hamza. Definitely. JDM. Dude, I need to fucking rank JDM. Where should we put him on in striking? Not boxing, striking. Should we put him on good? Very good? Maybe on good. What if DDP wins by unknown punch? Unknown punch. Okay, buddy. I just don't see DDP hurting Hamza. I can see him getting Hamza tired. I can definitely see that, but like hurting him, I don't see it. I really don't. But getting tired, yeah, I can see Hamza definitely gassing Hamza out. And I think that's the way he beats him. But the problem with that, he's gonna take a lot of risk. I feel like if he fights the thing is with that fight, man, DDP's so reckless that I just see DDP easily taking him down and beating him. I'm not even kidding. Like, he's just too reckless. It works. But when you're too reckless against Hamza like that, a generational wrestler, I think it's over for you, buddy. It might be over for DDP, man. And don't get me wrong, DDP's not scared on the slightest. He's not intimidated on the slightest. And that's why DDP's the GOAT. Nah, I'm tripping. But he definitely has aura right now. Bro, is he can break the nose of Sean, who's so much defensive. Why he hurt Hamza? The problem with the second fight on Sean Strickland, I talked about this. Sean Strickland has never been on a rematch. And I literally said this after the first fight and when the second fight was announced. I said, Sean Strickland has never been on a rematch. And I think Sean Strickland will be so much easier to figure out on the second fight. And look what happened. Look at what happened. He figured him out. And the only thing he added to his game that got Sean Strickland beat up was an overhand over his guard. He was punching like up, then down to hit him. He added that, and look how he dismantled Sean Strickland with that. He literally dismantled him. The kicks were still there to the head. I picked him. I picked DDP to head kick him, KO, because he was hitting so many kicks on him in the first fight. He hit kicks on him on the second fight too, but he just wasn't hitting them clean, like on the chin. See you, bro. What is that? Are you leaving? Like, see ya? If you're leaving, goodbye, my man. Appreciate you for coming by. But yeah, Sean Strickland, like I see, he got figured out on the second fight. Easier. Because Sean Strickland had nothing on DDP, boy. Bye. All right, goodbye, my brother. Thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you guys leave a like too on the stream. I would appreciate it. It's free. Takes half a second. Ian Gary as a striker. His last performance showed that he's actually a very good striker, especially against Stanley. You're leaving too? Goodbye, my man. Appreciate it by stopping by too, man. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, Ian Gary showed that even against a very, very dangerous fighter, he can hang. He's not afraid. His distance management was absolutely insane. I liked how he threw combinations, especially that uppercut that he hit Pratis with. That was so clean, man. He 4-0'd him. That guy that people were calling the boogeyman on the feet, and he beat him up, man. He was just way smarter than him. He did a few mistakes. All the mistakes he made, most of them were on the last round where he got gassed and almost got finished. If it wasn't for Pratis' IQ, I feel like Pratis could have finished him, bro. But his IQ, I don't know if he was just gas or his IQ was like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but he should have finished him on the ground when Ian Gray was trying to hold for dear life for one of his legs. But hey, and win is a win, boys. I'm gonna put him in above Yuri on very good. But keep in mind, this is like behind. This is very good at the end of it. You know, he could go down to good. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna put him in good. The longer I think about it, I'm gonna put him in good. The longer I think about it, I'm just gonna put him in good. Jan Blachowicz. I mean, is the man retired? Like, I mean, his striking is good. His striking is extremely good, especially for his weight class too. I think I'll put him above Izzy, behind Ian Gary. I'm just gonna leave him there. But it is good. It is definitely good. Michael Venom Page, MVP, the man that Ian Gary literally had to take to the ground because he knew he wouldn't stand a chance with him on the feet. He beat Shara Bullet on the feet. Sharp Bullet looked stunned when MVP was dashing towards him. He was literally dashing towards him. And Sharp Bullet just stood there, eating them 1-2s. He was eating them. But MVP was so fast that Sharp Bullet wasn't even reacting sometimes. And I think I'm going to put him on very good. I did say in one of my comment sections that MVP is the best striker in the UFC. To bait some people. A lot of people were mad, but he is a very good striker. He is. Very, very good. Now that I'm thinking about it, like low key, like a little bump on very good wouldn't be even that bad, huh? Yuri, Sean, Moreno, Sandhagen. I think I'll put him right behind Yair, to be honest. Right behind Yair looks good. I'm still surprised my